Hello everyone.
Hello.
Hi. Hello,
Hi.
Khan.
Can you hear me?
Hear you
Yes.
very good.
Yes, we can.
Yep, yep.
Sorry, I'm traveling in South America, so my internet connection is very weak. So I'm sorry about that. So um, today I'm gonna show you what what is Loan Factory is about. I'm gonna show you about me, about all the benefit that you will get if you join Loan Factory. I'm gonna show you how you move a loan from A to Z, how you know use our system, how we can help you with our system. At the end, I would open up for any question. If you have any question, if it's related to what I'm just talking about, you can ask me right away. Otherwise, you can wait to the end to ask me any question. Yeah. So I'm gonna jump into the presentation. Let me share with you the screen, my screen. Okay, you see it, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So you see that on the left side, we have $1,000 lowest rate guarantee. So this is a program that we launched to show how good we are, how great we can offer to our realtor and clients. And this is a very good program because it builds trust with the consumer, with the realtor, that they will get the best rate. If we cannot give them the best rate, we pay them $1,000. So if you look at the term and condition here, you can see that basically the borrower, the consumer will give us their loan estimate from another company. We'll tell them if we can beat it or not. If not, we tell them to close the loan with that term. And after they close that loan, they come back to us and we pay them $1,000. So this program have been doing really well. So far, we haven't lost any cases yet, but we win a lot of clients. A lot of clients trust us. They come to us. They're happy because of this program. So as the loan officer, I'm asking you a question. As the loan officer, what do you have to offer your client? You know that we all know that there's a lot of competition now, right? The consumer, they uh they have a lot of choices. Consumer have a lot of choices. They Why would they pick you over other good loan officer out there? So I want all of you to think carefully, to think why some loan officer are doing really well and some are not. Why you cannot win a lot of clients? What consumer when they shop around, the reason I am successful because whatever I do, I'm thinking in the same way as the consumer. I know what they think, what they want. So they want to shop around. They want to have the best rate, right? So if you cannot prove that you have the best rate, you cannot show to them that you have good rate, then why would they want to work with you, right? So that is the reason why we launched this program. And we have a pricing engine on our website. This is for consumer. So as the loan officer, I don't know where you are right now, what company, but almost most loan officer out there don't have the technology. You don't have a pricing engine for the consumer. You don't have $1,000 lowest rate guarantee. So what what do you have to prove to your client that you have the best rate? The consumer shopping around. You need to somehow show the consumer that when they work with you, they get the best deal, right? So today webinar, I want to show you everything about me, about Loan Factory. I want you to think carefully because Loan Factory and me basically are your competitor. we are competing for the clients out there. So, of course, as a competitor, you want to be able to, you want to be able to at least as good as me, right? Otherwise, how you can be successful? How you can have this? So I will show to you everything that we do at Loan Factory. And when you join Loan Factory, you will have everything we offer you. Yes. Any question?
Yeah,
Okay.
I had put up a question in the chat. I just didn't want to stop you.
No, please don't write on the chat. Please
Oh, okay.
just share with me. Just share with me. Yeah, just share with me.
Appreciate that. So my question was, as far as the software that we would have available, would we be able to look up title and property? Who's like the owner? Can we do a reverse lookup for, let's say somebody posts a listing. I want to see who the owner is and call him directly.
I will. And okay. So our software, we don't have information from MLS. You have to have access to the MLS listing to see that.
Oh no, I mean like a title score or whatever company they would be able to. Let's say if somebody puts a for sale by owner on a site somewhere, and I want to see who that home belongs to.
Oh yeah, property profile. We have an account for all loan officer.
Okay.
You can look up. Yeah.
Got it. Thank you.
As long as you have the address, you can look up information on that property.
Perfect.
Yeah, all that property profile.
Thank
But any let's if the question is not related to what I'm talking about, just wait to the end, because there will be a lot of stuff that I will cover. So allow me to share with you everything before you ask something not related. So I will continue now. So you can see our accomplishment. We work with 200 lenders, and you can see how many loan officers we have, how many 5-star review we have. Let me share with you. Okay, you see the map, right? Can you see the map?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So when you work with Loan Factory, these are some of the things that you will get. Some, not all. There's a lot more that we offer you. So you get a free technology platform that we built in-house. And the platform is all in one. It's the LOS, POS, pricing engine, CIM, everything. And when you join Loan Factory, you don't have to use any other software out there. You can drop Arrive, Landing Pad, Loan Shifter. You can drop all of that. You don't need to pay any more monthly subscription software fee. And I would be to provide the training. We have 4 weeks. We have weekly training and weekly sales call. So you can learn from me and from other loan officer in the company. We provide free marketing support. So let's say if you have a video you need us to edit for you, you can have the marketing team to help you edit the video. The marketing team can create a customized image for you. They can run ads for you. They can do a lot of things for you, and they don't cost you anything. We have underwriting support. So we all know that sometimes we run into difficult loan scenario, right? The borrower that have 5 or 10 properties, or they have 2 or 3 self-employment income, or they have a non-QM loan. So with non-QM loan, most loan officers are not familiar with all the guidelines, all the products out there. So our underwriters can help you, advise you which program you should go with, advise you which lender and what rate you can get. So we have an in-house underwriting teams of 5 underwriters to help you. And they are live on our marketplace to help you too. And that's free as well. They can help you calculate DTI as well. They can help you a lot. They can help you fight against the lender. If the lender says something and you are not agree with it, they can help you fight. And at Loan Factory, we don't charge monthly fee, no desk fee, no junk fee. So if you join Loan Factory and you don't close any loan for 6 months, you pay nothing. There's nothing, you don't have to pay anyone anything. We don't even require minimum production. So we believe that right now the market is bad, and by providing a better technology platform, better support, better rate, you can go out there and compete and win. And that's who we are. We want to support you. And Loan Factory, it's a flat fee model. So uh, if you don't close any loan, you don't pay anything. And every loan that you close, you pay a flat fee of $5.95. On top of that, you have to pay $500 in-house processing fee. Our processor will work with you for a long time. So you work together like a team. The processor is like your assistant. And of course, if you don't like the processor, you can request to change the processor. But the processor will do a lot for you. As soon as the loan ready to be submitted to the lender, they will take over. They will register the loan to the lender, issue the disclosure. They will take the loan all the way to fund it for you. And as the loan officer, you work with the processor in a few cases. When the loan is first approved, then you talk to the processor to understand all the condition and make sure the processor will do what you want. And then if there's any new conditions show up, they will also let you know. And of course, they always check with you. They will listen to you. They are part of your team. So that is the processor. Commission, you can be 1099 or W2, and you can get paid up to 250 bps. So you can, if you choose to be lender, to keep it on lender pay, then you can get paid 250. But if you want to lower your compensation to compete, then you should switch to borrow pay and lower the compensation to 200, 175, 100, wherever it is, so that the price get better for the client and you can compete and win. Yeah, please speak up if you have any questions.
Hi. So as far as the changing the compensation to compete, can you provide a little bit more information on kind of lowest rates to start from what you were speaking about a moment ago with the $1,000 guarantee thing, like where rates are starting versus us then having to lower it to kind of meet that? Does that make sense?
Basically, okay, let me show you. So here's our website, right? And every loan officer will have a website like this. We build a website for every loan officer. And on your website, you will set how much you want to get paid. That will affect the pricing for the consumer. So for example, consumer will check here. They see the rate. This is our pricing engine. It is better than Loan Shifter and all other pricing engine out there because we have the home affordable ownership program. So let's say in what state here, Santa Clara, if the income is 120% of AMI for $216,000, the borrower qualify for LLPA waiver. So here's the pricing for my client who come to my website and check rate. You can do the same for you, for your client. We will build a website like this for you, and it can be identical. It can be the same. And see, the best rate that my client can get is 6%. The client can click on it to see the breakdown, and they can see broker compensation 1%. So that means the consumer, when they get this rate, I will get paid by the lender 1%. Okay, and of course you can change this whenever you want. You can go 250 and lower to 150, 150. It's up to you. And you only drop it in order to compete, right? You want to help your client, you want to compete, and you drop your compensation. The lower your compensation, the better the rate consumer will get. I'm not sure that if I answer your question.
I mean, definitely gave more information, which is appreciated. One question on this while we're on this is that is that information always going to be visible to them, or do we choose?
Yes, it my preference. I myself, I want to share with my clients, but when you have your website, you have the flexibility. If you don't want to show this to your client, you can hide it. You can hide the lender name. You can hide a lot of information on your website. And if you don't like, you can hide the pricing engine as well. So we allow you to configure your website the way you want.
Okay, understood. Yeah, I think that's good for now. I'm sure you'll get into probably some other questions. Okay, thank you very much.
And besides QM pricer, we have non-QM pricer as well, where the consumer can run a pricing like purchase, non-owner occupy. They can run the pricing and they can see the rate. They can see the rate here. They can change it to no ratio, or they can choose it to self-employed bank statement program. So we have the non-QM pricing engine for the consumer. They can go here and check the rate. And you can, of course, you can use the same pricing engine as well. So this is the pricing engine that we built. It has a lot of cool stuff, like the pricing engine here, right? The consumer, after they see the rate, they like it, they can apply, or they can view the fee, and they can see the fee right away. Or they can click on, check to see if they qualify or not. And if they enter their income, we tell them that they qualify because their DTI is less than 50. So they can create a rate tracking. Let's say they don't like the rate yet. They want to create a rate tracking so that when rate drop a bit lower, they will be notified. So they can set it at 5.75. They can set it lower, and they can save the information. So this pricing engine is easy to use and very powerful.
It's one in reference to the pricing engine with the various lenders. Does your loan desk offer advice on selecting a lender over another because maybe one's better service, et cetera? Like they'll help guide you through that because not always the lowest rate's the best choice, right?
Correct.
Okay, and then in reference to processing, do your processors call out conditions or do you have to call out conditions?
Yes. So for me personally, I have the balance between give them the best rate and also the service, right? If we pick a lender that have really bad service, that both the consumer and us will suffer. So normally I pick the top 3 lender on our pricing engine so that the difference won't be too much. If I don't shop around, I end up with the lender down here on the bottom here, and that means my rate will be terrible, too bad. And that's not what I like, right? I don't want the client to pay $3,000 extra when I can submit to this lender to get better rate. I need to save them time as well. So I have to balance it out. And normally I always shop around on every single client, and I always pick the top 3 lender.
Question, sorry.
Yeah.
Do we also have, does the engine also do borrower paid costs rather than?
Now, the consumer, we keep it simple for them. The consumer just know and see this is what they get. That's all.
Right.
But then we know that the lender will pay us 1% here. That's it. We don't keep them. We don't want to confuse them. So whatever consumer sees is what they get. they can get 6% with 500 credit, lender credit. They want lower rate, they have to pay 1,500 points.
Mhm.
So I want to keep everything really simple for my client. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So
And-
it looks like
While you're
there's,
on this,
it looks like
page.
there's 23 lenders at 6%. Is that correct?
Yes, correct. 22 lender. We show only one rate, one lender, the top one, but then if the consumer one, they can click on it to see the breakdown. So the top lender 6% will get $500 credit, but then as you move down, you see the lender got worse and worse. So
Got it.
if I pick New Rest, the borrower have to pay $1,900 to get 6%, and I'll get paid
So what if
1%.
we're trying to get lender credit and you want to do lender paid?
You can always pick a higher rate right here. The borrower will get credit. We keep it simple for the
But
client.
I have a question. What if the client see that, for example, the VIP mortgage can offer that rate and then they just skip us and then just reach out to them? Is that possible?
Yes, that's possible. However, first of all, the consumer, they are not savvy. They don't know that they can do that. Secondly, they trust us. That's why they go to our website and check it out.
Okay.
Thirdly, if they go with VIP mortgage, they don't know if they get the same deal or not. Fourth, most of the time, the broker like us get better rate. The lender, the retail, many of them don't have retail channel, and if they have retail channel, their rate are higher. So
Okay.
and
But you mentioned that if we don't like any of the feature, we can hide it, or like.
correct. You can hide the whole pricing engine. You don't want the consumer to see your price. You can hide it, or you can hide the name of the lender.
Right.
You can show
Okay.
only one lender or two lender. You don't have to show 25 lenders like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great.
You just
Thank
go
you.
in and say, I want to hide this. I want to hide this. You can do all of that. Yeah. Okay.
One quick question while you're here, Tuan.
Yes.
This is good information. Thanks for sharing. When I look at Loan Factory and when I go to the website, this information is publicly available as well, right? And I guess, and the second piece was like, when I look at this information, I don't see any arm rates. So is that by design or is that something?
Yes. Like I said, you control it. For me, I say I want to hide all of the arm rate because arm rate are not good. I don't want to confuse them, so I hide it. It's configurable. You just go in and say, I want to show this, I want to show that. You can show more than this rate. You can show 15 rate. You can show 5% rate as well. But I want to hide all of it. So I don't want to show too much.
Are you saying that we are not really that competitive when it comes to the arm rate always,
Correct.
or just okay?
That's correct. And also, right now, the 30-year fix have better rate than arm.
Okay.
Yeah, and that because of that, it doesn't make sense to show the arm rate. It doesn't make sense. Yes.
Do you have the ability to run DSCR, or is that a call out direct to the lender?
Yeah, non-QM right here. And you can select investment, DSCR.
Oh, perfect.
You can run the pricing right here. And then you can see the rate. You can see the rate right here. The rate have been jumping a lot. Yeah. So the processor will take care of the condition. They will work with the client, collect paperwork, and clear all the condition for you. That is their main job. And here, the pricing engine is really cool. You can compare, let's say, why is that?
You're still on investment property DSCR, probably.
Maybe. Let me try it again. So I can compare the two rate. So this is really cool because when you talk to the client, you quote them the rate. Now rate have gone up the last 1 month. So when I talk to my client, you should try to understand their mind. They want to save money, right? They want to get lower rate, right? If you give them 30-year fix, the rate will be too high and they won't do it. And for me, when I talk to my client, I ask them, why don't you go with 20-year fix? You get lower rate, you you don't have to extend another 30 years, right? You already paid 3 years already. So with 20 years, the rate is so much lower. This is investment. That's why rate is so confusing. Sorry. But I compare the two rate. Let me do it again. I'm sorry. Let me clear that. So I compare the two rate, right? 20 year and 30 year. And when I compare this, I show them side by side of the rate of the saving, $189,000. So, or I can give them 15 years, or I can compare with their current loan right now. So the technology is there. It's very powerful because when I talk to them, I can share with them. And then I can ask them to open up their email so that we can look at it together. And this is one of the reasons why I impress my client. I build a trust, and that's why they want to work with me. I give them the rate right away. I give them different choice. I give them the comparison, and I send it to them while we're talking. Everything can be done instantly. It doesn't have to be the old traditional way where you say, I have to call you back, and then you struggle, you spend so much time. Everything can be done so quickly. You can even text it to someone. You can start chatting. The client can chat with us, or they can ask questions. So this is the pricing engine. Okay, and right below here, you can see that Loan Factory promote our loan officer, and later on you will see that we want you to have 5-star review from Google so that we can promote you. The more 5-star review you have, the more you can win the trust from your client. When I analyze the reason why some loan officers are successful and some loan officers are not successful, it's very, very simple. It's very simple. The one that's successful, they are very serious. Everything they do have to be the same or better than the competition, right? So for example, imagine I were a home buyer. I got into contract last time. Now I need mortgage. You are the loan officer. Let's say I stand in front of all of you and I ask you, hey, any of you as a loan officer can help me? I need a mortgage. And all of you gonna raise your hand and say, Tuan, I can help you, right? And then I ask, who have a good rate to help me? Who have the best rate to help me? And then all of you gonna say, yes, Tuan, I have the best rate. I can help you. And of course, I don't believe all of you. And then I have a doubt. I say, oh, something wrong. I'm confused. What if I pick the wrong loan officer? I end up with high rate, right? So I don't have the trust. Therefore, I would ask the next question. Oh, who in here that I can trust? Who is in here that have a lot of experience that, when I work with you, I don't have to regret? And all of you going to raise your hand, right? But then I still don't believe all of you. So what I do is I go on Google review and I look up your review. And the sad thing, I find out that, oh, what happened? This guy don't have Google review. Most of you don't have Google review. Some of you have Google review, but only 5 or 10 reviews. You don't focus on that. See, so, and when consumers, they look at me, they see that I have over 6,000 5-star review. So the consumer, when they compare you versus me, they would say, hey, look at Tuan. Here he's very transparent guy. He show all the rate on his website. He has over 6,000 5-star review. If I work with him, the chance that something go wrong is very small. But I pick any of the loan officer here, I don't know the guy. I don't know the loan officer. I don't know the rate gonna be accurate or not. If I apply the next day, he give me a high rate, and then what happened? I have to start all over again, right? Yet, what my point here is, you need to understand your clients. You need to understand them and address their concern if you want to be successful. You cannot do business the old way anymore. Things have changed. Technology has changed. Shopping around is super easy now. And the buyer now getting younger and younger. They love shopping around. They love technology, right? You need to adapt to that. You need to be better than your competitor. You need to prove to your client that when they come to you, they get the best deal. So that is why at Loan Factory, we do everything differently. And I'm going to show you a lot more how we are different than other brokers out there. I'm going to show you that you, of course, as an independent loan officer, you are independent, but you get tons of support from all of us, tons of support. We are building a community with tons of support. And I'm going to share with you that no matter what question, what scenario, you can reach out to us and we can help you. You're not by yourself anymore. So let me try to continue with this. So here is, I'm stressing the importance of having low rate and excellent customer service, right? Review. Technology will allow that. In the past, everyone say, there's no way you have super low rate and excellent customer service. You have to pick one or the other, right? When the consumer pick a loan officer with low rate, the service might be bad and vice versa. But I believe that with technology, we can offer our clients both low rate and excellent customer service. And here are what we accomplish. I know that most loan officers out there work with the UWM, but Loan Factory we work with Rocket. The reason we work with Rocket is because they give us no EPO. So that's good, no EPO. And they give us 15 days free extension. So you don't have to worry about extension fee. They give us a free credit upgrade. So let's say your client credit score is only 690. And when you pull credit report, you see on top of the credit report, it shows that how many points the credit can go up. So you can ask Rocket to help you increase the score, and it's free. So you can submit the loan to Rocket, they approve it. At the same time, they work on increasing the score for your client. And when the score go up, they will adjust the pricing for you. Very good. And now we give you a website too at Loan Factory. We work with over 200 lenders. So I will show you that soon. So compensation here, if you're 1099, you get paid 100% minus a flat fee of $595 and $500 processing fee. If you are W2, you receive 90% of the commission, not 100%, minus $595 and $500. And as the loan officer at Loan Factory, you can refer a loan officer to us, and you receive up to $5,000 per referral. In these 13 states, you have to be W2. Illinois, Georgia, Maine, Massachusetts, Maryland, Mississippi, Montana, Nevada, New Jersey, North Carolina, South Carolina, Rhode Island, Vermont. Okay? Yes. Any question?
Juan, I have a question regarding the states that we're in. I'm a New Yorker myself and transferred and relocated to South Carolina. I know that New York, for all the licensing and all that stuff, even for the life insurance business, they're very hard. Is there anything on the horizon as far as them one day soon eventually coming on board?
Yeah, we are working on getting New York license. Yes.
Okay, great news. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. So you see that we have 1,300 loan officer, and we list all of them, all the loan officer here, and you can check them out here. If you want to, you can check them out. And I want to show you, you can have your own website. So let me find out someone that have their own website, like David here. Let's see. No, he doesn't have a website. Soon. Okay. She has a website here, Soon Loan Factory, loanofficer.com. So you can check it out, her website, right? Let's check it out. She's one of the top loan officer at the company. And this is her website. So here's her pricing engine here. And let's check it out. Let's check it out, her pricing engine. And you can see that she hide the lender name. And she show the program instead of the rate. So you can customize it. You can choose to show this program. For me, I saw this. I saw the 30-year fixed by default, but she saw this tab by default. So it's up to you to decide what you want to show. And she hide the lender name right here. And she hide all the breakdown, all the compensation. She hide everything. So you can see that. And this is a refinance. You can do a purchase as well. And you can see the rate for purchase. Okay. So, and her website is soonloanofficer.com. Okay. So now let me move on to another. I will show you the website when you log in. But before that, I want to get 1 second. I pick someone. Let's say Anthony. Okay. And here's a website, Mortgage Anthony. Okay. So now I'm gonna show you the website here. Some loan officers still don't know that when you join Loan Factory, you can stop all the software. You don't have to buy any software out there. We provide everything. And our software is super easy to use. It's all in one system, so it's super easy, everything together. So I'm gonna log in as a loan officer so that you can see Antonio. Okay, so I will log in as Antonio. And here, when you log in, here is Antonio website, right? When the consumer, you tell your client to go here and check the rate, or go here to fill out the application. On the top here, you have application here, right? So the client can click on this loan application to apply, or they can run the pricing and then apply. So let's say they run the pricing, they see 30-year fixed, and they click on apply, right? So this is our, we call that short application, because we don't want consumer to be confused. We want them to finish the application ASAP. So the client can say, oh, I want the pre-approval letter. This is my email, right? And then they can enter the borrower will create an account. And here you can see the consumer have a choice. They can use an AI assisted application, AI to help them fill out the application, or they can fill it out manually. So if they want AI to help them, they can drag in the driver license, tax return, pay stub, W-2, bank statement. They can drag all the document in here, and AI will read all the document and fill out the application for the clients. So it is very cool, very fast.
That's insane.
Yep, we have that. Or the borrower can fill out the application, which is simple too. You can see most of it fill out automatically. I want it by tomorrow. How did I hear about? You know, and then the consumer will fill out. You can see it's only 6 pages. The last page is where they upload the document. Okay. On the liability page, the consumer can say, help me stop the trigger lead. So if they allow us, we will put their information in the do not call list. And that's why at Loan Factory, our loan officers are happy. we don't have to be worried that a lot of loan officer will call our client and ask for business and steal our clients. So we have a team that every night they will put the consumer in phone number in the do not call list. That will stop the trigger lead. And when the borrower fill out the application like this, the system will send out a text message to the borrower. Send out a text message to the borrower. The system will send out a text message to the borrower. I'm sorry, send it to the loan officer, to you, to let you know that, hey, someone fill out the application. And when you receive the text message, you log in, you go to prospect, you can see the borrower fill out application. And then you can call the borrower. You can see what are the percentages that they complete. You can see all information here on the prospect page. So at Loan Factory, we have 3 pipeline: leads, prospect, and loan. The leads pipeline is for you to deal with lead. Prospect is the application, an actual application. And loan is an actual loan. Okay.
Juan, is it okay if I ask a question about leads?
Yes.
So obviously there's the old school way of getting leads, and I guess the short question is there a system with Loan Factory, discounts or anything along those lines?
What do you mean discount?
Like, do you have a preferred vendor for mortgage leads, and
Yes.
how do you generate them? Or
I think Lower My Bill is owned by Rocket, and they're selling lead to us for $21 a lead. If you want to buy it, we can do it.
okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Is there going to be a hard pull or soft pull once the client complete all this, like 6 pages, or no?
No, you at the loan officer, you control your website. So you can turn on a feature to allow the consumer to pull their own credit. They pay for it. That way it saves you money. If you don't want that, you can turn it off, and the client won't pull the credit, and you will pull it whenever you think it's ready. The file is ready.
Okay.
Yeah. So yes.
I'm so sorry. I don't want to interrupt you, but in regards to leads, are we set up with TransUnion, Equifax, or Experian to be able to buy leads from them directly?
They really is. One loan officer is setting up with them right now. So if you want to buy, you can buy. She can share that with you. But we have better way to get lead. I will share with you soon. But trigger lead is very competitive, very difficult to win, because if you look at the consumer, if they don't stop it, there will be like 40, 50 or more loan officer calling them. And how do you think you can win the deal when 40 or 50 loan officer call the client? They got so mad. It's disrupt their life. So I don't think you can win. You can convert trigger lead at all. My advice is not to do that. Okay. And not only that, Congress might outlaw that early next year. It's very likely to happen. So you go in here, you call the client, you help them finish the application. What if the client did not finish the application? You can create a rate tracking. This is the beauty of having all the pieces working together, the LOS, POS, pricing engine, all working together. And let me share with you a lot more. You can go live on our marketplace. So we have a marketplace where we have over 200 lenders. Many of them are live. So if you want to talk to the AE, you can click here and talk to them. You can see that we are approved with them. They offer TBD approval. They offer both non-QM and QM. You can see the turn time. You can see the niche. You can see overlay. You can see the ranking. The loan officer in the company, they like the lender or not, and the review. So you can learn so much by by looking at this page. You can also look up any lender here, 219 lender. You know, you can look up any lender, and they are offline, they are approved to work with us. And then in the product offer, this is very cool. Let's say you have a private loan, you will need to find a lender. You can go here and select private loan. You will see there's 73 lender that offer private loan, and then you can call all of them. If you are lazy, you can click on this button, email this lender a scenario. You click on it, you can write a scenario right here, and then you can see all of these lender will receive your scenario, and they will answer you. It's really cool. Save so much time.
Do you have any white label relationships with private money lenders?
What do you mean?
White label meaning like, Rock Capital or TempleView, they will, everything will look as if Loan Factory is the lender. And at closing docs, there's an assignment of that note and loan back to the lender, using all their funds. It's like table funding, but the disclosure, everything looks like you're the lender. There's only a few that do it in private money, but it's really advantageous in that space.
Yeah, right now I don't do that. It's just extra work for us, and I don't see a lot of benefit. That's why. But you can select, let's say,
I can share a benefit with you, or if you could do it offline if you like at one point.
Sure.
Yeah, David, why would you need that white labeled if you're a broker?
I'll give you an example. TempleView, for example, if you're a broker sending them a deal, they're going to charge 1 1/4 point, and you're going to charge your points on top of it. If you're white label, meaning you're doing the processing up front, they do all the underwriting and docs and disclosures still. They only charge 1/4, so you can charge a point, and so your total to the consumer is 1 1/4 instead of 2 1/4 as a broker, or whatever your fee is. So it's almost like a correspondent relationship, but you don't have the seller risk that you would as a correspondent.
Yeah, I think it's like correspondent.
Yeah, I just typically, I just came over from Nexa Mortgage to Loan Factory 2.5 weeks ago. 2 weeks and 2 weeks and 2 days ago. And we have those same lenders at Nexa as well. But I just called the reps and said, hey, you guys are charging too much. Like, I can't sell your products if you're going to charge 2 points. And so we need to work this out. And so I was able just individually to get them to drop their points. And then I add our Loan Factory origination points on top of that. But I see your point in why you would want to do it that way. I guess I've just done it differently in the past because it made more sense for me that way.
Yeah, I've been in this space for 2.5 years, specializing just in private money. And I've
been doing hard money for 30 years.
Yeah, it's a big, but I'm just saying I've been in the industry that long too. I'm just saying that there's a real benefit, because not all those private money lenders that you will work with are going to be willing to do that. And they're set up specifically for that.
No, it makes sense what you're saying.
Thank you. Let's move on. So we have all types of product: reverse mortgage, commercial, land, chattel, mortgage, SBA loan, all types of lender that you can. And this is the benefit. If you work for a tiny small broker, there's no way you can do these type of loans. And that's why the benefit of working with Loan Factory, not only we offer all types of loans, but you can connect to the lender, you can shop around, you can talk to them. It's easy. The technology allow all of this to happen. Or you can go to the very specific bridge loan or mixed use 5 to 8 unit. You can go to very specific loan program to see which lender offer it, and you can help your client, foreign national, fix and flip. You can, and then you can email these lender and for them to get back to you. At Loan Factory here, you can see that we provide live support. No other broker out there provide live support. So if you have any question about anything about lender, about fee, about technology, any question, you can go here and talk to our support team. We also have underwriting support where you can join and talk to them. You can ask them. We also have the support for processor. So we added more and more support to help everyone. We have teams and mentorship. So when you join Loan Factory, if you want to join a team, you can look at these team and ask them to join them. You know, we have a lot of team. We're 23 team total. You can check them out and join them. Or you can go to mentor. So if you're a new loan officer, you need mentorship, you should join this mentor so that they can help you. Okay.
Tuan, I have a quick question for you.
Yes.
Do you mind digging deeper in the SBA programs? Do you have 7A and 504, or do you specialize in something specific?
Those loans are more like commercial SBA loan. So when I work with my commercial lender, like almost all of them offer SBA loan, both type of 504 and 7B. So you can work with it easy. SBA loan is the easy loan that you should, all of you should do, because it's almost guaranteed. Not like commercial loan, very difficult. SBA loan, they have standard guideline, and many lenders are doing that. Many banks are doing that. And all you need to do is just add your commission on top of it. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
So, yeah. So if you want to have your own team or mentorship, you can join and create a new team, a new mentorship, so that you can help other people. So Lender Finder is very similar to what you see earlier. Let's say you have a scenario and you don't know if anyone can help. Any lender can take it. So you can write the scenario here, and then the lender will answer you. We have events. So a lot of you want to get trained and learn, right? So we have a lot of events happening every day. Upcoming events are these events. Some of them are internal, some of them are external. Upcoming event. So just this week we have so many. And then the completed event, we have many events that completed. And some of it, you can watch it again. We recorded it. So you want to train the loan officer here? I provide a training here. I provide a training here.
Sorry, can you show us one more time where to look at the completed trainings, like where we can rewatch those videos? Just one more time, please.
Yeah, just go to event and scroll down. You know, the first part is the upcoming event. And the second part is the completed event, where you can watch it.
Thank you.
Yeah. So those are the marketplace, right? And then you can go live to talk to other loan officer if you want to, or you can most of us should work with some realtor partners, right? And here's a feature that help you track the referral partnership. You can track to see how many you refer to realtor and how many the realtor refer to you. And it will track, it will help you follow up, it help you, the system will send a report to the realtor. So this is a feature that to help you build a relationship with realtor partner. Here is when you want to refer loan officer to Loan Factory, and you get the bonus. Commission requests. So commission requests, when the loan is funded, the company get the money, then you can request commission to be paid to you. Teams and mentorship. Here you can look at all the team or mentorship. Antonio is the team leader, so he has a loan officer under him. You can create a ticket if you need help.
What's the benefit of joining a team? Like, is it same like a mentor? Or?
A team and mentor are similar. Team is more like permanent. Mentorship is like short term. You need help for the first 3 transactions, you join a mentorship. But a team more like a permanent. So when you join a team, you receive help from the team leader. Therefore, you should pay them a split 5, 10, or 20%, and the team leader can help you. And every team is structured differently. That's why you need to talk to the team leader and say, hey, if I want to join your team, can you share with me the benefit, or what are the reasons why I should join your team? You talk to the team leader.
Hey, Tuan, it's Tracy May again. I feel like that's one of the things that attracted me to Loan Factory was the ability to build a team, because I bringing 2 loan officers with me. And again, I'm coming from Nexa Mortgage. Team concept is a little bit different there. And so coming over to Loan Factory, it's so much more easier for me to build a team and add team members, because those agreements can be fluid between team members. Like if I have a loan officer coming over with me now who doesn't know anything about new construction or ground up construction. And so she's able to call me and say, hey, can you help me with this loan? Because I don't know what I'm doing. Can we split it 50-50? And we joint this deal together so you can help me. So we can do that at Loan Factory. Whereas that concept or that team concept wasn't available to me under those parameters at Nexa Mortgage. So that was the team concept was a big reason for my switch as well.
Thank you. There's a lot more. If you can hang on, let me share with you a lot of benefit. So Google reviews right here. You can see Google review. We know that most loan officers don't have a Google review. So if you go to this page, if you don't have Google review, we will help you. We'll show you step by step how to get it. And the marketing team can jump in and help you. But after you have it, you can connect it. And after you connect it, you can see all the reviews show up here. And whatever new review you get, you see it here. You can promote. You can generate a social title image to promote yourself. You can write a response to the reviewer. You can write a response. So we help you. We know that this is important. Facebook ads is a new feature that we just released, and I bet some of you heard about lead hackers. A lot of companies promoting it. Even AIM, even Nexa, they all promoting lead hacker. That lead hacker is a great tool that it really simplify your life, help you run Facebook ads, and generate organic leads. So there's no doubt it's a great tool. The only thing is it's too expensive. It costs you $295 per month. So at Loan Factory, we want to help loan officer. So we build a similar feature. So you can go in here, Facebook ads. You can connect to your Facebook account, Facebook page, and create ads. So Antonio already run 2 ads right here. And you can create a new ads, and you pick this program or this program. You pick it, right? And then you select it. You will select what page you want to run ads. You will, this is a new feature, so we will improve it to make it less crowded, it's easier. But basically you select how much, what is the maximum you want to spend every day, how much you want to spend, and what state you want to target, and what language, if any, you want to target. And that's it. You run an ads. So when you run ads, if you have lead, it will show up in your leads pipeline. It will show up here, and you will get notified as well, so that you can call the lead and you can convert the lead.
That's a great way to spend the money that you're saving on all those monthly charges.
Exactly. It's, I calculated with the saving, $295 lead hacker, the CIM, the LOS, the POS, the pricing engine, everything add up, mortgage coach and all that. It's like $600-700 a month.
Wow.
And that loan factory is free. Everything's free. We provide everything to you. So that's why we're proud, and we have a lot more to offer. We building a lot of great tool. You see,
I have a question.
yes.
You charge for those leads on the Facebook?
No.
Oh,
What do you mean, Josh? No, you tool to run ads on Facebook,
Uh-huh.
and ads, you get lead. That's it.
So it means that if I do something like that, the lead is gonna come through me?
Yes, it's all yours. It's you run the ads, then of course you own all the leads. It's your
Oh, okay.
I think
it's your ads. Yeah.
And are you saying who pays for the ad?
No. I'm talking about it. He's gonna charge us for every lead. that
No,
we
no,
get from them.
That's different. That's different.
Oh, okay.
This is the Facebook ads, the tool, so that you can use and run ads to generate lead. So you pay for the ads, of course you get all the lead. That's yours. But
Okay.
of course, at the same time, the company also run ads, and we also give it to the loan officer. But of course, the split is different.
Can you explain a little bit more of that?
Yeah. So company, we also have lead and loan. So on the lead, we give you the lead that we have. You work on it. If you close, you get paid 30 bip, but then you are the loan officer. The client belong to you for future business. And the company also have application. I myself in the past, I close all loans everywhere, but I stopped doing that. In 42 states, I don't want to be loan officer anymore. So I give it to the loan officer, and those are an actual loan, not lead. The borrower fill out application at our website. So I give it to the loan officer, and they get paid only 25 bip, but they are the loan officer of the loan, and you have the relationship, and in the future you can capture the refinance or referral.
I have a question.
Yes.
I'm currently licensed in Nebraska and Wyoming and Colorado, and Nebraska and Wyoming require that you have to be within 60 miles of your branch, and you're licensed in those states. So how do I go about doing that?
Yeah, we can take care of that. We do have branch in those states. You can email our onboarding team or licensing team, and they can guide you step by step. Okay, so now let's go to marketing materials. So we all know that it's critical to be active on social media, but many loan officers don't know what to post, what to say. So we create tons of marketing material for loan officer. You can go to here to look at the weekly marketing material, and we create a lot of different material every week. You can, if you like any of these, you can click on it and customize it the way you want. You can click on it, and the same image will be populated. Your picture and your information will be shown right below. So we have tons of material for you to post. There's recruiting loan officer, realtor, where you can promote a loan program, like this. You can promote a holiday review. You can promote fast to clear.
Okay, Juan, where do I sign?
There's more. It's not over yet. But you have to hold on one second.
One question.
Yeah.
On the on those, can you schedule those posts from the system on the, like Facebook or?
We are working on that. So in less than a month, you should be able to. So basically, you go in, you connect with your social media account, and then you say, I want to post this, and this next week on Tuesday, on Thursday, on Friday. So on the scheduled time, these images will be posted. We will have a template for all of that. So we are adding that feature for you to do that. Email drip campaign. is also very powerful, and I recommend all of us to do it. So like all of your clients, you should turn on the holiday referral router. You can should turn it on as well. Follow-up campaign to all of your clients, you should turn it on, so that when you click on it, you can create a drip campaign. 7 day, what do you want to write? 30 day, what you want to send out. You know, you can turn it on and submit it. So it turns it on right here. So email drip campaign is very powerful. Most of loan officers are not using any of these features, and that's not good. Mailing list is so powerful as well. It allows you to send one email to thousands of people at the same time. So you can create a new mailing list, static list, or dynamic list, or combined list. You can see Antonio has a lot of lists here. And if you want to send it out, he click on it and send out the email. Send email.
Can I carry over? Can I import contacts from a different place, or do I have to check off some compliance boxes?
You can import it and send it out. Yes.
Thank you.
You can send email. And when you send email, you can pick a template. You can pick it from a company template, right? And then you can modify it the way you want. And then you save it at your template. So next time you don't have to recreate it. So this is email drip campaign. Lead setting. You heard about lead funnel, right? Bankrate and LendingTree, they do lead funnel. So you can create lead funnel, and you can drive traffic to your lead funnel. And this is the concept of ads, right? You run ads, you post something interesting. Hey, 2%. You know about the 2-1 lender pay by now, right? From Rocket. It's a killer. When I promote that, I say, hey, you know that you can get the rate of 3.75 first year. And everyone like open their eyes and say, wow, I want that. I want that. Tuan, can I get that? So I got when I promote that, a lot of people click on my ads and they take to my funnel. And then on the funnel, I ask them a few questions. See, here's the 1% lead funnel right here. They have two, you can create that. Let's see if we have that funnel. No, we don't have that funnel yet. But on the Facebook ads, let's see. You can pick the template. 1% down. So they don't have the 2-1 buy down here. You can do this funnel. You can promote this, right? The consumer, they see this much saving. The first year, the rate 3.625. They love it. You can select this ad and promote it. And then the lead funnel will say, check if you qualify. And then the consumer, when they see it, they click on it, take them to the lead funnel. We ask them 4 questions. And if they pass, we say, congratulations. Give us your information so we can help you. If they don't pass, say, sorry. Maybe you qualify for the other program. Give us your information and I can advise you. So that's how we generate lead. So you can build a lot of lead funnel. You can have widget. There's a lot more. Okay. Website setting here on your website. You can have your own domain name. You can post a video on your website. You can enable Facebook chat so that if clients go to your website, they can chat with you on Facebook. You can pick a design. You can put a bio, website setting, marketing setting. There's a lot of things going on. So we have an academy where you can learn as well. And we don't charge you anything for taking the class. We want you to learn. So we have
you could submit custom requests too. Do you have a team you can submit custom requests to?
What exactly custom request? Custom request.
Like if you wanted something different than what you already have pre-made, can you submit a request to create a new?
Yeah, if it's reasonable, we'll do it for you. Yeah, we have a team of 37 software developer. They help us. So that's why we can do a lot. You can see on the bottom right corner here, you see my little icon. You click on it, it will show you our AI chat where you can use the AI feature. You don't have to open an account and pay ChatGPT. We use the same technology as ChatGPT. So this chat, you can even create an application. See how many loans do I have right here? You can ask that question. How many loan application do I have? And then AI will answer. It will, as a loan officer, you ask this question. AI can answer that. AI can help you fill out the application as well.
Todd, this is Charles. I had a question about the loan program. You got
Yes.
about 200 lenders, wholesale lenders, and each lender, they have their own program scenario. If I got one scenario, how do I ask? Normally they got account executive for that lender. They will guide us to the loan program. Like Rocket Market, they got 3-2-1 buy down, but the other lender, they don't have one. So
Yes.
how do I know that there is an account executive for each lender? Is that correct?
Yes, you know the marketplace I showed you earlier, right?
Yeah.
You go there and talk to the AE. All the information is there, and some of them are live there for you to talk to.
Okay, and another things, I am
Yeah.
also I am a realtor. I am also a loan officer. Most of the offer, I require the realtor provide me with a DU. Without DU, I don't trust the letter. So how do I get DU?
Yeah, same thing. Same thing.
To that lender and
No. There's two ways. There's two ways you can have AUS. Okay. The first way is you upload to your lender, and run AUS there. The second way,
lender, they got a different process to upload the 1003. Okay. And I work for the mortgage broker. I work with several wholesale lenders. Each of them have a different process to upload 1003. So there is a way from Loan Factory that upload the factory, and Loan Factory upload to them, right?
so the processor can help you. So if you want, we can have TBD approval. The processor will take care for you. They will upload to the lender and ask the lender to issue TBD approval for you. You
So
don't have to. It's free.
that will designate that loan officer for that particular loan processor.
Yeah, your processor can help you.
Okay.
And at loanfactory.com, our software, you can run AUS. You can pull credit report and run AUS. Our software support all of this.
Okay. And another question. You charge flat fee $595 and $500 for a processing fee. So how do you get the money to run the company? You got 1% in the back, and then we charge them.
I don't make anything in the back. And because of that, you have the best rate. I won't make anything in the back.
So that's mean, how do we get, did you sign up 1.5 or 2% with the wholesale lender as a lender pay, right? Or how does it work?
We set 2.50, 2.5%.
Really?
With all state, except California. California is 2%. Those are lender pay.
Okay.
But you can always switch the borrower pay and charge less. Charge your borrower less. But this is what I challenge you. I want to keep everything transparent, right? And that's why at loanfactory.com, you can run the pricing. You can see everything. I want you to compare Loan Factory rate versus your rate right now with the current lender, the current broker that you work with. I want you to compare to see if our rate, Loan Factory, is better or your rate is better. So I negotiate with all the lenders. I want them to give us the best rate so that we can compete and we can win. I don't charge anything in the back. I just collect the flat fee, $595 and $500 processing fee. I figure out a way to make money. because I use technology a lot, and you know, with technology I can scale. It doesn't cost me as much. It costs me the same amount if I have 1,000 loan officer or 5,000 loan officer. The technology allow me to scale. It doesn't cost me extra. Any more question for me? Please ask me.
Juan, what's the if you're transitioning over and you have loans that you're about to originate or work on, what's that transition process like? Like, do we have? I mean, do we have to wait, kind of hold them off?
Yeah, I mean, the transitions can be fast, depend on you, right? The regulator approve it really fast. What is the concern is if you have a loan that not closed yet with the current broker, and you have to wait, let's say 2 or 3 weeks for that loan to close, and then you have a new loan coming up, you can send that loan to loanfactory.com. I will be your the loan officer for that transaction. And if you transition to Loan Factory fast enough, we move that loan back to your name. If it's not fast enough, we probably have to give you a sign-on bonus. Yeah.
Have you been? What's the timelines you've been seeing? Like California DRE.
1 week.
Oh, that's quick. Okay.
Yeah, 1 week. We can do the time and we can rush. Our team can rush for you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello, hi, Hui. Hui. Hello, Hui. We cannot hear you.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, yes. So I'm brand new. So my question is probably like you have to explain it more. I'm not sure the proper, but so basically the pricing you mentioned like 2.5%, and so how do we make money at the loan officer? And is there any way you said you can switch from the lender pay and borrower pay to say to be competitive?
I think you are new. You need to ask the onboarding staff.
Oh, okay.
But you are so new. You don't know anything.
I don't know anything yet. Yes.
Yeah. So let the team will explain to you so that you understand. And then
quick question.
I recommend that you join a mentor or a team so that you can learn from them.
Another question about a rocket market. At the rocket market, if you're the wholesale or the rate is better than the retail. Is that correct?
No.
Wait. Retail and wholesale at the same time?
Okay. There's 3 different things you're talking about. Rocket retail is Rocket business, not us. I think you talk about wholesale and correspondent. So at Loan Factory, we offer wholesale and correspondent channel.
Okay.
So we keep the same pricing. So at when you have a loan, you are able to decide you want to send to wholesale or correspondent. It's up to you, and the pricing will be the same. We keep it the same.
Is it different? Is that correct? Okay. For example, if you sign up for by default 2%, okay, but somebody loan amount about $800,000. At 2%, it's about $16,000. And then sometimes they compare, okay, the rate is a little bit high with the other lender because we charge in the back to 2%. How, if we go to correspondent, can we reduce that 2% to 1%? Can we do that to compete with the other loan officer? Can we do that?
You can always lower your comp. It's really simple. It's really simple.
Right?
You can make up to 2.5%. But if you want to compete, you should lower your comp. That will help you.
Okay, got it. California 2% is very hard.
Yeah, that's why we all have to lower the comp. California, it's very hard to get 2%. You are right.
I'm a very experienced loan officer. I got the broker license a long time ago, and I work as a realtor, and then I work as a loan officer at the same time. So
cool.
Happy to join you guys. Okay.
Thank you. We would love to. So anyone have more questions? Just ask me. I love to share. So my philosophy, my approach is very simple. I keep everything transparent. I build trust among the clients. They trust me, they come to me, right? So I try to build trust. Trust is so important nowadays. So I have a very efficient operation. Never say no to any clients or realtor. They have a difficult loan, they come to us. Make sure you can close the loan, keep the client, and make money. And that's why we have over 200 lenders. You know, we have to have a lot of support. As a loan officer, you think that you're good by yourself. You're not good by yourself because there's no way you can run the whole business by yourself. Or if you need help, someone help you. You need help, no one help you, then you mean you will lose out. As a single person, you cannot work with more than 3 or 4 lenders, right? You cannot shop around among all the lenders to give the client the best rate, best deal. There's a lot more benefit. As a big company like Loan Factory, we get better pricing from the lender. So that saves you a lot of money as well. Yeah, hi, Carla.
Hi, Tuan. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
So I'm also a realtor as well, and at Nexa, I'm coming from Nexa, and I spoke to you about a year and a half back that I was going to come over, but then I decided to go to Nexa. And they have a program for realtors. Do you have anything as far as if we're sending the loans to Loan Factory? Do you have anything like a compensation plan?
Yes, yes. So let's say you are a realtor and you also have license, you have loan license, but you don't want to spend too much time on loan, then there are 2 possibilities. The first possibility, you work with one of my loan officer and you can pay 50 bps for every loan. You don't need to do anything. The second thing is you can work with another loan officer as a team. That loan officer will take care of everything for me, and you might get paid even more. So we allow 2 loan officers on the same loan, as long as you both have license. So I think you are better off with Loan Factory because our pricing is better, our support better. We help you collect 5-star review. You can partner with another loan officer, or our corporate loan officer can work with you.
So you're saying we can do the kickbacks to the agent?
No, it's not kickback. Carla has to have a license.
Okay, so you have, as long as you have a license, that's
correct.
Okay, got it.
Correct. I know some other broker do that, but at Loan Factory, we cannot. I'm sorry. Yeah. Thank you, Kevin. Hey, Sami.
Hi, Tuan. Thanks for all the information, first of all, and thanks for the technology. Just had a quick question about the transition. I'm currently a retail lender, and I do currently have the files that are closing and are going to close. So if I would like to join to a Loan Factory, how would be the transition process work out for me?
Very similar.
I keep getting the new loans, new leads.
Yeah, like David asked before, you need to close out the transaction there at the retail lender, right? But I know retail lender is different than broker. With broker, you better close out a loan before you change company. But with retail, as long as the loan is approved, they will pay you. I think so. But during the transition, you can always send a loan to me, to loanfactory.com, and I will be the loan officer. The onboarding specialist will keep track of the loan that you send in, so that the moment you are officially on board with Loan Factory, we can move the loan back to your name.
Got it. Thank you. What would the compensation on those?
It's your loan. We move it back to you, so it's your loan.
No, I mean if I still while I'm still here, if I have to send you a deal, because if I get more deals here, I get stuck here more and more. I don't want to get more deals on the leads on this side.
So let's say if you cannot move the Loan Factory fast enough, we have to close the loan under my name. We can figure out to pay you some kind of sign-on bonus to help you out. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, thank you.
And
Yes.
one other question I have: if I'm not licensed in like the states that I'm not licensed in, am I able to refer to another loan factory loan officer? Like, is there a national referral?
You go to our website, you can see all 1,300 loan officer. You can find them, but
Okay.
we don't want to deal loan factory. We don't want to have anything to do with unlicensed activity. So if you're not licensed, we cannot pay you. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, got
Hi,
it. Thank
Jen. Hello, hi, Jen.
Hi, thank you very much for everything. And my question is there any upfront cost to join?
That would be $100 only one time. The reason is a lot of loan officer, they're not so sure, they join and then they leave. We wasting time on that, so we want everyone to be serious. It's only $100 one time.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And if there's any sponsorship cost, we will pay for it. So, you know, that's the reason why we need to recoup that $100. Yeah, thank you. Hi, Kevin.
Yeah, hi. I have 3 questions. Number 1, if the customer has some questions after submitting the application or the documents, should I reach out to the loan processor or directly contact the lender?
It's up to you. It's up to you. As the loan officer, you run your show, right? If you have question, you think the AE is better to answer you, then call the AE. So it's up to you. It's up to you.
All right. Second question: if the client has some situation, like if he has a criminal background or like a felony, I don't know if he's going to qualify for the loan. Like how do we submit that?
Right now we don't really have a process to check their background, but the credit report will show a lot. If they are bad, the credit report will show up as nasty, and the lender will deny their loan.
So talk to the lender before.
Yeah, as soon as we pull the credit, we see everything. It's really bad. Yeah.
Okay. Last question: what if I need a loan for myself, either DSCR or like whatever conventional? Like, how do can I do it myself, or I have to ask you to do it for me?
I have to do it for you, and I charge you only $500 extra. That's it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank
So you still get a good deal. You still get a good deal. They only charge $500 extra.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, Kevin. Sophia.
Hi. So I am currently at direct to consumer, but I've been in real estate. I was in real estate prior, was an agent, so very familiar with marketing, doing self-gen, things of that nature. But my concern coming from what I've been doing for the past, let's say 4 years, to going into more independent work would be the initial ramp up. So let's say I maybe for a couple of months needed or was interested in doing more of the in-house leads that you have. Is that something that's available? Or if you could provide a little bit more information on that.
Yeah. I think consumer direct is the way to go. It's really difficult to work with realtor. There's only two ways to get clients: realtor and consumer direct, right? Working with realtor is completely different. And since you have the experience working with consumer direct, you should continue to try that. With consumer direct, you either have to build your reputation in your community, in your state, in your city, so that people know you and they come to you, or you have to run some ads to get lead and then try to convert the lead. So you can do all of this yourself, or you can work with other loan officer as your team member, but you work together to convert. And that's why I said in today's environment, it is so difficult for any single loan officer to be successful in everything. There's so many things you have to deal with. So you already have the experience. I do recommend you to try it out. I can support you. Just let me know what kind of support you need help with. But I think you should run some ads or become really active on social media. And at Loan Factory, we communicate a lot. We have a community. People go to the chat, to the community and chat and share and learn from each other. So you can learn from them as well.
Right, right. I mean, my plan would be to, be doing some mailers and to be doing some things at the local library and some networking and things of that nature. But like I said, my concern would be kind of the ramp up, and I was just wanting to get a little bit more information on the company provided leads, possibly during that ramp up period.
Yeah, it's hard. I cannot guarantee anyone the company lead. It's the lead that come in from all over the place, many different states, and sometimes I have a Vietnamese lead or Spanish lead, but most of you cannot speak the language, so that is the challenge. Or sometimes we have lead in some state, but you don't have the license there, so that's why it's so hard to know ahead of time.
Sure, that's understandable. And then can you please remind me how many states you guys will sponsor to start?
We will sponsor 3 or more. It's up to you.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's just it's a big change for me. Like, for instance, I'm licensed in 32 states right now. It's a different model, and so yeah, just learning as much as I can and taking everything into consideration.
My advice for you is stay away from retail because the rates are high, and it's hard to win nowadays if you have high rates. Consumer, they all shop around crazy now. So you need to have lower rate if you want to do consumer direct.
Right, right. And I will just mention that I learned about your company because a couple people shopped me and found your company and then worked with your company. So that's,
so now you join Loan Factory, you have the same rate as me,
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sophia. Thank you. Hi, David.
Yeah, Tuan, two quick follow-up questions. One is, do you have a preferred NMLS CE continuing ed person that you are associated with?
Yes, we have that on our website under resources. You can see, yeah.
And then maximum per loan commission earned, like in some of these private money, especially when you get into $4, $5, $6, $7 million, rehab construction deals. Do you make would you make an exception on those, or what do you do for maximum?
So we allow $20,000 per transaction maximum, but for some type of loans like private money or commercial, there's no EPO. Then we don't cap the commission. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be business purpose.
That's why we love to see that you can make more.
Okay, yeah, those business purpose investor loans. Yeah. Yes. Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you, David. Hi, Amadeli.
Hi, it's Annabelle. A couple questions. Providence Funding, I see you have them as your approved lenders. I know in the past they tend to steal your clients if they, refinance and you submit your loan to a different lender, and the current loan is with them, and they will reach out once you order the payoff. They'll reach out to your client and kind of, offer lower rate. Do they do that here with Loan Factory?
I don't see that at all. But what I see is almost all lenders out there are doing that. They do the servicing, so they try to steal the client, and that is happening everywhere. So that is one of the reasons why I said that all of us, instead of complaining and worry about our client being stolen, we should get better and better so that we're not afraid anymore. Because there's no way you can protect your client. There's no way that you can prevent your client from being stolen from other lenders or loan officers. It's crazy out there. So my advice is we need to become better and better so that the client would love to work with us, because we have good rate and good service, and they wouldn't go with someone else that they don't know the service and the pricing. So that's my advice. That is my approach too. I really focus on keep improving my rate and my service so that the client will always try to stay with me.
Thank you. Next question is, earlier I saw you have low or no NPO. So let's say a client did a purchase with a different lender, and there is 6 months early payoff. Can they switch to Loan Factory if we offer better rate?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Even though with the previous broker, they have like 6 months early payoff.
Oh no, you got that information wrong. The consumer will not have any EPO. The consumer out of the loan has no EPO. There's no penalty. So the correct word is no penalty for early payoff. Consumer doesn't have to pay. So consumer have the right to refinance anytime without any penalty. The penalty is on the loan officers. So if the borrower refinance with us, the previous loan officer will get penalized, the EPO, not us.
Right.
You got it?
Yes.
So let's say you close a loan with your client, and then 2 months later, the client refinance with another loan officer outside. Then if that loan is with Rocket, we don't have to pay EPO. But if it's with another lender, we have to pay EPO.
Okay. Okay, that's clear. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Hi, Kevin.
Yeah, sorry, I have 2 more questions. For those of you who license in multiple states, like 4, 5, 6, I'm thinking about that as well. But like, how do you guys deal with the continued like education each year? There's a lot of time you spend on that.
No, it's only 2 to 3 hours per state.
You just do it. It sucks.
Oh,
You just
yeah,
do it.
because you guys mentioned like 40 states, like 30 states. I was like, how you guys handle that?
No, there's about 24 states. There's no classes. There's no CE classes. And then the most of other states, they require 2 to 3 hours. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. I have a question about that, Thuan, because I mean, I'm a new guy at this. I do life insurance mostly, but my question is, obviously, every time you have to pay all the fees, just like in the other you know, license things, right? So like some states have no classes, but you still have to re-up every year.
Yes.
Right.
That's correct. Sometimes it's cheap, like $50 to $100. Sometimes like California, $330.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So those are the costs that we have to pay.
Right. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, my second question, because I have business here in Seattle and Orange County, both market are like crazy price high. And then I've always heard people say that, you know, brokers better at conforming loan, but you know, when it comes to jumbo loan, it's a bit challenging. Is that the case or no?
Yes. I myself, I don't do jumbo. I refer client to a retail jumbo, a retail bank that I know, the retail banker. You can pressure them to refer back conventional loan to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Good.
Yeah, I shop around. That way I can keep the relationship with my client. The clients love me even more because I'm not greedy. I'm not trying to do the loan and give them high rate. I told them upfront, my rate for jumbo is really high, but I know a bank that will give you the best rate. So I refer it out. And that way I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to worry. But then the client later on, when their mortgage balance go down to high balance or conforming, they will refinance with me.
Okay, makes sense.
That's what I tell them. Conventional loan, no one can beat my rate. But jumbo loan, I cannot compete against the bank. So I will have to refer you to the bank. I tell them straight up front.
Okay, I like that. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone have more questions? Annabelle? Hi.
Sorry, one more question. Can I process my own loan?
No, we don't want you to process your own loan. The reason is I want you to focus on originating. I want you to focus on learning, become a good loan officer, understand guideline, go out there and do a lot of marketing, a lot of social media, you know, build network with realtor. There's a lot for you to do, and you need to focus all your time in this activity. Don't spend time process loan. It doesn't give you any benefit.
But I do have access to my loans if or when the loan is approved, sent to the lender. I can be the main point of contact to my clients, or does the loan processor reach out to the client and work on the conditions?
Normally, the loan processor reach out to your client and take care of the condition. But if you want to be the main person to deal with client, you are welcome too. But you think about this, you have an assistant to help you. Why you deny that? Why you refuse to have someone assist you, right? The more assistant, the more help you have, the better you are. Not only that, it gives you more time to focus on originating activity, but the client would love you more because they work with two persons. They work with a team, not one person. So the client would love to work with a team of two persons, because if they talk to the processor and the processor cannot understand and not available, they can call you. So the client know that there's always two people always stand by and available to talk and help them. That's always better than one person. So never be a solo loan officer, because that everyone look at you and think that you are weak, you by yourself. That's not good.
So the loan processor is assigned to work on the loan from the beginning to the end. There's no switching loan processor in between or anything like that.
Exactly. And then all your loan will assign to the same processor.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why you can work together as a team. You get to know each other, you help each other. Yeah. You're the boss, not your assistant.
Thank you. So what if it's my personal loan? I bring in, you will be the loan agent. Then you will charge $500 on top of the $595 plus the $500 processing fee. So basically, it's $1,600.
Yes, that's all.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And the rate, I guess, because it's my personal loan, I can select whatever rate, whether COM or not. Okay.
You can lower the COM all the way so that you get the best rate. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, everyone. I really enjoyed talking to all of you. I love that, you ask a lot of questions so that we can all learn, right? We can learn a lot by asking questions and hearing the answer. But one thing I want all of you to focus on is to become more competitive in rate and service so that you can win. Otherwise, there's no other way around. There's no other way to become successful. You have to work hard. You have to become better and better. You have to learn the guideline. You have to have the team to help you, the technology to help you, everything. So when you work with Loan Factory, if you have any valid requests, I will be the one that jump in and make it happen for you. I will support you and help you so that you can be more successful. And one more thing is, at Loan Factory, we support you so much. So that's why even some of the top loan officers, they still have time for family, because we have all kinds of support to help you. You don't have to suffer by yourself.
Tuan,
yes. Yeah.
One
Carla?
last question. So there's a market that I want to dominate, and I actually have a ton of leads for. But what I really, really need support on, and what I like that you're saying is that we do have basically our little mini assistant processor. So there's a loan, and I saw that you guys carry this for city lending, and they have a particular item, and that item kicks your butt because they make you jump through hoops if you know which one I'm talking about. It's a 3.5% one, and it has so much paperwork, and they make you do like a pre-approval before you even go out shopping. And I actually have a ton of clients for that, but I won't touch them because I just don't have time to be chasing people around. Is there support? Is there somebody?
Yes, we have the solution for that as well. We are planning to roll out a new position, a new support called loan coordinator. The loan coordinator will monitor your pipeline and work with your client to collect all the paperwork for you.
Do you know how far out we're at on that one? Because for that one, I can call back all of my realtors that I denied
1 to 2
loans
months.
to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could do that.
1 to 2 months. And
Thank you.
I'll type my cell phone here in the chat box. If any of you have any question, feel free to call me. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.